I love this stat. If you don't remember anything else, remember this. So UC Berkeley did a study with Yelp, and people love or hate Yelp. I hear a lot of businesses that don't like Yelp very much, but let's be truthful here. Both Google and Yelp are kind of the kingpins of reviews. Yelp started doing it first. Google came in. Google's the big gorilla anyway. They consolidate all the reviews, so you see the Yelp reviews and the Google reviews. But Yelp is important. Even no matter what you have to say about them, right? So UC Berkeley did a study with restaurants to determine what the impact was of ratings. And what they found was that a half star, literally going from 3.5 stars to 4 stars, increased a restaurant's nightly bookings by 19%. So that is a huge number. I mean, imagine if your business grew by 19% next year, just from reviews and reputation. Now imagine the opposite. So, 3.5 to 4, that's a huge impact. Imagine going from 3.5 to 4.5, or even to a 5-star, reputation, right? Like, it can really increase your business. You go the opposite direction, you got the downside problem too. It can contract your business if you have bad reviews out there. Next slide. So we're almost done. I don't have a ton of slides here. So, reputation marketing for us is really building your 5-star reputation online, and then using that reputation, making sure it's publicized everywhere, and leveraging it to get more customers. So ultimately, making sure that people see it, making sure that your customers are leaving real reviews, providing a methodology for them to leave reviews, and a whole process that's part of your business to make sure that those reviews get left. So that's what. And by the way, it's distinct from reputation management, which has been around for a while, which we consider a very defensive approach. So you get a bad review, they try to push it down off the listings, doing whatever they have to do, right? Versus with reputation marketing, we're proactively going and getting reviews from your customers, making sure that they post them online, and then making sure that it's an ongoing process, right? So if you have 50 great reviews, someone leaves one bad review, the impact is very small, versus if you have a couple reviews, someone leaves a bad review, that can really take your business down. So I also think of this reputation marketing as a process, not a destination. Next slide. So the question is, do you know what your reputation is right now? So, a lot of people don't. They don't know how many good reviews or bad reviews they have, or which sites they should even be looking at. By the way, the ones to look at are definitely Google and Yelp are the big ones. There's other ones like City Search. You can see here, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, lots of different places. You definitely want to know. I would suggest looking on a daily basis, what's out there, and then make sure you claim the sites as well so you can respond to any reviews that people put up there. Next slide. So real quick, I'm not going to go to super detail, but, how do you create a reputation marketing strategy? So we'll see what the build's doing this one. Next slide. Okay, so no build. So we'll just go straight through the pieces. So where we start is over on the getting reviews side. So first you really need to build your reputation internally. With your customers, like I said, you already have a reputation. The question is that reputation represented online? So you need to make sure that your customers are out there, and then you have a process in place to get those reviews from your customers so that they're visible. The next step then is to, once those reviews are being posted and showing up, get it out there in the world. Talk about it everywhere. Put it on online. Put it on social media. Get it on Facebook. Get Twitter. Every time someone leaves a review, put it on Twitter. Get it on LinkedIn. Really have it visible out there. Get it on your business cards. Someone should go to your website and see it. I mean, it's, collateral. Put it everywhere. Put it on your phone recordings. Here's what someone just said about us, right? It is definitely critical, though, that you get it on sites like Google and Yelp, not just internally, because people trust it when it's on the internet. They don't trust it as much, actually hardly at all, if it's just on your own site. So it is critical that they be posted on review sites like Google and Yelp, just so you know. And so really, but then just, like I said, sell it to get more customers, right? Ultimately, make sure that you know what's going on. That's where the managed reputation comes from. So monitor and engage on a regular basis every day so you know continuously what's going on, if you get good reviews, if you get bad reviews, and definitely put a process in place in there. We use private review pages to even capture those bad reviews so they don't even see the internet, right? And then finally, inside your company, create a culture of reputation where your employees are focused on this, where they know the importance of this, so that it ultimately is going to lead to more customers. As that culture focuses on reputation, you're going to get more reviews, which is going to build your reputation even more, which gets even more customers, and that's why it's a circle. So it starts with getting the reviews, marketing them, making sure you know what's going on from a managing standpoint, and then if you get a new employee, make sure that they know the process, they know the importance, and that they're trained, right? Next slide. So some of the key ways, I already mentioned a couple of these, but how do you build it? Definitely use things like postcards with QR codes on them, just like Shane mentioned, right? To go to a private review page like you see here, where you can already see people that have left you 5-star reviews. People tend to leave ones that are just like that. Put it on your business card. When you send out emails, make sure you're requesting people to go and leave reviews for you. And one thing to know about is, by the way, don't pay for reviews. I want to be very clear on this. You cannot pay for reviews. Well, you can, but if you do, you have to indicate that they're a paid endorsement. And if you don't, it's a $10,000 fine. So I'm just going to put that out there. There's some new systems coming in place we're working on right now that actually allow you to do surveys as part of our back-end systems. You can pay for a survey, and if there just happens to be a link to a review site underneath it, it's a new way for us to be able to get people to a survey page and then have them fill out reviews. And you're going to know if they have a positive survey, you're going to know they're going to fill out a positive review as well, right? But those are just some of the ways that we work on building a 5-star reputation. Next slide. So I already told you I talked to Shane a little bit about video review marketing. It's one of the things we definitely do. We're in beta right now on a brand new way of really getting expert interviews out there. So if you'd like to know about that, feel free to email me, let me know if you'd like to participate in the study. Websites, obviously, like I said, you have to have a great website. Make sure that your reviews are out there front and center. Social media is huge. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, Picasa, Flickr. We now can actually do reviews where we'll actually create them as images and post them for you on sites like Pinterest. Put it up in your email, get it out to your clients, get them to leave you reviews by what you're asking them for, and then just put it in your sales process ultimately as well. Next slide. All right, so here's all the steps that we would typically suggest you go through to manage and market your 5-star reputation. The first is, I mentioned this before, train all your staff. Make sure that you have training in place and regular updates so that they know about reputation and they know why it's important. Then you really, develop a strategy and a process in place, customized for your business, to get those reviews from your customers, so that your reputation is represented. Then build and monitor that 5-star reputation every day. Make sure you're constantly focused on getting reviews. As I said, monitor those top review sites. There's somewhere like 20. I know we're getting ready to add a few more that we monitor in the neighborhood of like 25 or 26. And then, have detailed alerts on what the new reviews are, so you know what people are saying. Give the good ones to your sales folks to get referrals. If you have negative ones, make sure you address them and have your customer service take care of them, turn them into great reviews. Every 2 weeks, I suggest getting or monthly, either biweekly or monthly, have a review report so you can see it and share with your staff what's going on, how we can improve, what we're doing. Like I said, make sure you respond to bad reviews as well as they come up, and then make sure that you post all your reviews out to your websites, to your blog, and to other sites. Get it out there. I also said you really should be posting all your reviews out to Facebook, LinkedIn, and general social media, and also even convert them into images, put them out on Pinterest, Picasa, Flickr, etc. Really get it out there. It's not just about getting reputation. It's also about marketing. So, those are all the things that we recommend that you do. So the question is, if you hired someone, what would it cost you per month to hire that person? I already know the answer. Next slide. All right. So, for those of you that are on the line today, I really appreciate Shane bringing me on. We do for our clients when we get them started with reputation, we do a reputation and competitive analysis, and that's really the first step to getting 5-star reviews. This is something we would normally charge $197 for, but if you either give me a call on 720-3364-REP or send me an email to info@subsilioconsulting.com, and Shane can share that with you. Just mention the code Shane. Then I'll be happy to do the reputation and competitive analysis for you for free. So that's what I want to offer you today, just for for being on. And Q&A here, there's my number, by the way, info@Subsilio Consulting. For us, really, reputation matters. 5-star reviews get you more customers. That's what it's all about. And it's about taking your reputation you already have and making sure it's represented properly online. So, give us a call, 720-3364-REP or info@subsilioconsulting.com. And if there's any questions.
Your line is now unmuted.
All right, so thanks again, everybody, for visiting the presentation today. Again, it's going to be put online. I'm actually going to be updating that page. I didn't really talk too much about what I do, but between Denny and I do more of the web development, increasing professional appearance with a website, and obviously you can look at my website later, but he and I have become power partners, and connecting the dots of, now that you have your virtual storefront, how are you going to get people to it? But also building relationships in person. I was in sales for a really long time, like I said, and I learned how to do that in an effective manner. So that is absolutely critical to your success, connecting all of the links in the chain, so to speak, obviously. But I definitely wanted to thank you all, and please, if you have any questions, we have about 2 more minutes. Feel free to put them in the little chat box while I'm finishing up here. I just wanted Chris or Ken. I haven't met either of you, I don't think, but I do want to thank you so much for coming on the meeting and learning a little bit more about myself and Denny and what we do. James from I Take the Lead, he's the owner, if you haven't met him before. He is the one that suggested we put this on, and so we're going to be doing this on a regular basis and posting it up on Meetup. Find other topics to discuss. I could keep going. Actually, when you start looking at my website, you'll see. But I just wanted to thank you all so very much for taking the time to do this, and I'm going to send you that link. I'm actually going to be updating that page with the webinar video. I'm recording this all right now, so I'm going to upload that so you can go back and listen to us again. I know I talk really fast, but when you have so much to say in such a short time, it's hard sometimes. But other than that, he put his information on there, but I'm also going to put it on the page so you can reach out to either of us. And please, I'm also going to add a feedback form. We would love to hear your feedback, so that way each time we do these presentations, we can get better and better. So thank you all very much again, and thanks again, Denny, for being my guest speaker for this as well.
Yeah, thanks, Shane. Very much appreciate it. Thank you.
I felt that us doing this together would really put cream on the cake, so to speak, and so I'm really excited. But anyway, thank you all very much. Have a wonderful day, and we look forward to hearing from you and your thoughts, and also please share the presentation and all those notes with your friends or family, because we want to get the word out, and the next time we post a presentation, we'll get more people to come on this. So our goal is to grow and get the message out to as many people as possible. All right, thank you all very much. Take care.